So, welcome back to another episode of Outer Worlds 2. You might be a bit confused from the last video where we ended it. That's cause the OBS had an update and decided to change some settings, so the last stream I did was just a black screen with me talking. Great. So what I did was, let me finish some side quests like, what was it? Diabolical Drones of Doom. It was pretty easy. What else we did? We also finished the main quest for the minister, and in our journey found Inez, a new crewmate. There she is. She has also, as you can see, 3 arms. So yeah, smash. She was a mercenary for Ontis Choice. Was because she quitted her job and decided to join us. So now we're stuck with her. In today's episode I will focus on going east in the map and finishing the exploring here. We also found how we say it, forward camp with some more morons that they believed a stuffed animal was their lucky charm, and they decided to cross a minefield that most of them died for. So let's move on. Let's start going with better than nature. And let's see what she has to say while Inez is in our party.
Hello again. Was there something you... Oh, Inez! You look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a cup of newly formulated trip teas. Has something happened?
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's Choice. My way.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. But you do appear to be pleased, so I shall be pleased for you. That is not common knowledge in this town. But since Inez appears to trust you, I suppose I can do the same. Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scarily friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached. But in my current role, I do try to help where I can.
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But She nursed me back to health.
Would if I could have done more.
So they know each other. Well, you can do now more.
Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with. Though it may not be easy to acquire the suitable specimens. The first candidate is the skeleton Crabble. It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by Protectorate scientists, who, unfortunately, went missing. I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery. If their fate is what I suspect, the code may be of use to you.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average Crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
I guess they were talking about the cave. We couldn't find how to operate the switch. Who is the second candidate?
The second candidate is a Raptidon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island as I understand it. She was last spotted in the crags near the Vox Relay.
Deep in Protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
So, any ideas how we kill it?
When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez, I'm certain you know a formula that may suffice.
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Then the grafting part is yours.
Yeah, that sounds easy.
Yes, though I would recommend a careful surgical removal of the specimens, please. Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Matriarch, Law guide you both out there.
Okay, let's go hunting. Oh, can level her up. No. There's occasionally doses medicine packs near you. So she's a healer. She can be a healer, sorry. So yeah, let's make her healer for now because we removed what was her name? Val. No, I don't remember. What's her name? So let's make her a healer to fill that role. Oh yes, I forgot we also level up, so I picked up 2 levels in medical and the perk that was, what was it? I believe it was... What was it? Ah, yeah, Space Ranger. So let's go hunt. Where was it? Here.
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander. Huh. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the Crabbles out. Let's see here. Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
Hey, what am I supposed to do? Just stand around and look pretty?
Well, if the commander's keen to share, you can press the button too. Wouldn't want you feeling left out.
Go for it, Niles. Yeah, go for it. So we have to prepare for battle. That sounds menacing enough. Oh, I almost died. Shit, what's wrong? Fuck. Well, that sucks.
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander.
Let's do it again for one more time.
Huh. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the Crabbles out. Let's see here. Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
Hey, what am I supposed to do? Just stand around and look pretty?
Well, if the commander's keen to share, you can press the button too. Wouldn't want you feeling left out.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Ain't making it easy for us. Watch yourself.
You lot couldn't hit the broad side of a freighter. Come at it.
Lift me up. I do it for you.
How many there are?
Get me in. Help me out.
Come on, come on. Screw you. Oh shit! Ow. Come on. Yeah, yeah, that's what we get.
That phonotron was effective. Now we just need the specimen.
Shh, you.
Answers. They can be a little feisty even after death.
That was fucking tough.
Nice work. Mind bringing it over here so I can take a gander? Muscular reticulation still intact. Cartilaginous integrity mostly sound. A good clean cut. And the pincer's still sharp. Yeah, this'll do just fine. Shame about all the scientists, though. I was hoping this wouldn't be too steep a price.
Yeah, can't say that again.
Reckon that's a you problem, friend. Where there's one Crabble, there are many others lying in wait. It'd have been anticlimactic fighting just the one anyhow.
No, no, it was not.
Oh, Crabbles don't consume folk. They simply tear them apart and leave the remains undisturbed. No, I suppose that ain't much of a comfort. Anyway, if you still got some hunting you, that Raptidon matriarch's on the loose. Her den's not far from the Vox Relay up north. Elsewise, we head back to Fairfield and speak to Doc Tinsley.
Yeah, we're going to do that a bit later.
I understand. You got your business. Just ask that we don't let this drag out too much longer.
You were a pain in the ass. Okay, let's go there.
Take a look at those corpses they've got strung up. Wait. Some are dead here.
This is Protectorate territory, all right.
I see you haven't gone and blown yourself up yet.
I forgot to give the stuffed animal back.
I'll be spaced. Scrabbles! And hardly the worse for wear! You've no grasp of what his return means to this unit. Scrabbles was originally a gift from my daughter. He fought with us during the Consolidation War, and has seen this squad through every hard deployment since leaving Tau Ceti. He's also packed with some of the finest grade stimulants this side of legal. Here, for your trouble. Livener like that comes in handy when you're in a pinch.
Was full of drugs. I guess thanks.
Before you depart, a final word. Stay out of the minefield. I won't be the one who answers to Carr when the Protectorate mistake your rootless gallivanting for encroachment.
Okay. Inhaler primers. Okay, let's try it. Wait, we level up also. So let's put some in medical. We need it for a side quest. And I will put some in the gun. Okay, let's go back in town first. So we can do the side quest there.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here. Like the Protectorate folks resent us liberating them.
I must ask you to hold still.
We can formulate a coagulant so we can help the injured soldier.
I must say, I'm rather amazed.
Hello again. Hope you ain't here for yourself.
Okay, here this should stop the bleeding.
Much obliged. That feels night and day better already. Protectorate forces won't know what hit them once I'm back in the field. Thanks again, friend.
That's it. No experience. Let's see what's in there.
Hello. You must be a new, co-worker. No. My mistake. You're obviously just passing through.
You talk very slowly.
The capitalism thing isn't so dreadful after all. They even allowed me a choice between fishing and sanitary engineering.
That's far more freedom than we were ever offered while living under.
Here to do some fishing?
No. I'm here to steal stuff and go. Another comic book that we need. Okay, we have found 5 to 5. Can go back to here. Some armor, a penny we don't need. I can break them later off the stream. So let's go to here now. Let's see what this is going to give us for doing the comic books to her.
You've returned. I take it matters are progressing well?
Yes.
Ah, well. Then here are your rewards, per earlier terms discussed. I trust you'll find it all useful. Return with the remaining 5 volumes to complete the set, and I shall provide you the rarest rarities available to me.
So there are 5 more. Great. So let's start from here, go there, and down. So let's put the mark there. So we can move slowly here because of the mines. There's one. Let's change weapon for now. There is a lot more than I expected. Oh. Oh shit. You can expose to uranium. As you gain uranium exposure, your max success is decreased, reducing your ability to use medical inhaler without crashing. Shit. We fucked up. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So let's not go near there. Let's see what cards.
Liquidate 'em.
First promotion accelerating activities done, and we've already got dropouts. Doozy of a drop, too. Can't believe Ormsby pegs these people as executive material. Me, sure. Them? Huh.
We can hear you.
Hush, Cobb. Today's task was about upward mobility. 3 died hanging the ropes. Told them they were doing it wrong. Dead include Assistant Hagen, and other slackwits.
Show some respect.
Oh, like you care. You didn't even participate.
I told you, I got a cute lumbago.
Time to break camp for the next skill-building exercise, which I will surely dominate. This is Sanitation Specialist Cutshaw, soon to be VP of something big, signing off.
So it seems they were trying to climb up, but for what, I don't know, and they all died. Great. Let's see what the house there has to offer to us.
Spare me your sales pitch. How about I do my job and you do whatever it is you do?
What? Found a shotgun.
Don't cause trouble. I don't need the extra paperwork.
Nope. We almost died. Let's go down there, see.
Another rift. I'd rather not get up close and personal life if it's all the same to you.
Okay. Don't know the rift's anomaly, what this for. Guess a skill later or a crewmate can deal with them.
We're closed.
And who are you?
Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan. Why are you asking? Who are you?
The people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But This is horrifying.
Yeah, imagine how we feel. Why don't you tell us where she is so we can make sure she ain't being a danger to herself or others?
Yeah, let them talk it out.
And how are you going to do that?
That ain't something you ought to be concerning yourself about.
If you think I'm going to help you do what I think you're talking about, you are deluded.
I may be deluded, but you're lucky you ain't dead. Seeing how she seems partial to using her friends as victims.
Does she? It occurs to me that you have provided no proof of what you're accusing her of.
Why don't you take a long look at me? This is all because she betrayed us. Her team, her friends, even the one whose life she saved in Triangulum.
By the architect. You're Niles, aren't you? She mentioned you a few times, but refused to elaborate. All I knew was that she was fond of you, and that you were dead.
She was fond of me? Then why? Why would she try to kill me?
I can't say, but it may be one of the things she anguished over. An anguish I fear finally overwhelmed her, and could likely be what's driven her to her present course of action.
And yeah, what is her present course of action exactly?
I wish I knew. It's nothing good, I can tell you that. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible, but I just don't know what. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor. How did... You saw her terminal, didn't you? Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the Order. That's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy, scared, really. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me.
Let's go for that now.
Among other things. For some reason, she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought complete destruction upon Arcadia. But you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. Didn't matter to DeVries, though. She just kept going over it and over it. Would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That, and the invasion itself, set her mind to dark things. I begged her not to go down that road again.
Again?
She was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now. She never slept, didn't talk to anyone if she could avoid it. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. I couldn't watch her go back to how she'd been. Or worse.
Let's ask some personal questions.
We became friends when she... Well, she saved me. I'd said something without thinking. Must have been distracted. We all know to watch every last word we say. For some reason, she interceded on my behalf with an arbiter. And she convinced him he didn't hear what he actually did. No one does that. Void, I didn't think anyone could. We all were, originally, before the schism. But she never gave it up, even when it became illegal to even mention their name. Which was surprising with how angry she seemed to be getting with them, even as she was deep into scheming with Victor and the others. She even continued to sign her messages, "See you in the equation."
all so confusing.
Whoa, there's a lot of questions that we can ask.
What do you mean? It was where she worked, one of the Protectorate's communications hubs. She didn't speak of it much, at least to me. She may have spoken to Victor about it.
She ain't the only one.
It's difficult to explain. She spoke about things in unfamiliar ways. I felt her words to be freeing, at first. But slowly, I began to feel unmoored, doubting everything I ever knew. She said learning the truth of things was worth it. But now I question whether her truth was just more of her penchant to sow chaos, no matter who may be caught in her schemes. Some days I wish I'd never listened to her at all. Others, I can't help but miss her. Even with everything.
Know a little something about that too.
I did try to. Once. After the corporatists invaded Paradise Island and took over Fairfield. They seemed to let anyone in there. Some boisterous fellow even tried to recruit me. No. Nearest I could surmise, she'd left just prior to the fall of Fairfield. I'm ashamed to admit, I did break into her safe. She used the same code for everything. 15-778.
That sounds like it could be her agent identification code, Commander.
She said it had some meaning from her previous life. I'd hoped she'd left something for me, but the safe was empty. Just a religion driven by algorithms, maths, predictions of the future. They believe they will eventually solve the universal equation and know everything, rid humanity of uncertainty. No. But it had to be someone's fault, right? The Protectorate couldn't possibly have failed to safeguard the colony. And they had to answer the accusations the Order leveled at them.
Okay, we can't ask her any more questions, so we can say goodbye for now.
I know I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know there's still hope for her.
Yeah, we will do that.
That's all I can ask.
Let's move on there.
Careful, friend. Reckon there might be a few loose rapsons wandering around. You know that Auntie's trade being liable for a rapson.
Carr mentioned this place once. Trained up arbiters to kill without remorse. Hate to think.
Dangerous enemies. Enemies with a skull next to their health bar are dangerous, signifying that you might be too underleveled to fight them. If you're having trouble overcoming them, try gaining a few levels before coming back. Like leaders or bosses, these enemies are resistant to certain powerful effects and must be dealt enough damage to make them weak first.
Hate to think what that education entails.
So
Sounds like a dragoon tropping about. I don't fancy making its acquaintance.
let's get back for now.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us. A real code 472.
Oh great, a 472.
Okay.
Been a while since I had to dodge bullet spray.
Let's see if we can steal anything here. Ooh, someone saw us. Shit.
I don't even want to think about the damage those Crabbles are gonna do to my machines.
Word is Milver Street is ordering a watch on the Protectorate survivors in Westport. Once any change is reported. I hate that kind of work. It always sounds like so much effort. That kind of thing ain't even on my contract. Milver Street is offering bits rewards for anything of input we can tell them. I do love bits. Come on, friend. Let's go set our labs with something juicy from Milver Street.
Don't see anything else interesting in here. So let's try go down there first.
Scout report.
Sir, looks like the repair center is still out of order, sir.
Excellent. At ease, Scout. Glad to hear that they haven't managed to repair it.
Oh, we can put music on. Wait.
Look alive, Commander.
You're dead. Okay, let's see what we can find in the repair center.
Who goes there? By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking Protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for xeranium gas. We sprung a leak. Nothing too bad. Aside from the headaches, nightmares, missing teeth, and headaches. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
You said headaches 2 times. Are you the one we have to talk?
Did the authorities send you? Did my torrent of messages finally convince them of the vast crab-like dangers near at hand? What a relief. In here I thought myself dismissed as a loon.
Avoid contact and back away slowly. Slow down, what are you babbling about?
Well, I speak of the Crabbles, of course. You must have spied those nefarious Crabbles, roiling, rippling, bubbling, and churning out in the water. No one at the facility believes me, but I've seen it with my own eyes. Crabble numbers have swelled as they gather to defy us. A consortium, nay, an army. You actually believe me? No, stranger. Thank you. With your confidence and support, I believe the Crabble threat can and will be defeated. Remain strong, and together we will outlast the Crabble!
Yeah. I mean, this planet is full of crazy people. So far.
All that matters is getting these Automechs to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal, we must adhere to decontamination procedures.
What in the name of the architect? Oh, right. My guards told me to expect a new arrival, right before our chief mechanist decided to harangue me with the latest on our catastrophe.
Marshal, you're acting as though I'm not standing here, auguring the impending doom of this facility.
Woodrow, normally I would be obliged, nay, happy, to receive your senseless jawing. But not today. Perhaps this outsider can assist where you've failed. I hope you've come to help, because a crisis is bearing down on us, and I've a dearth of reliable hands with which to manage it.
Depends on what you need and what I get in return.
You see, Woodrow, why at this rate, we'll have the facility up and running in little to no time.
That's what scares me, Marshal.
Like you, me and my consternated head technician are new arrivals. Though we may not last long if we fail to repair the uranium leak.
You want someone to patch it up. Ideally, someone disposable.
I wouldn't have put it in those terms, but I appreciate someone who speaks their mind. The Vox relay station needs our Automechs. But until that leak is fixed, this facility is a target for the sport of Auntie's armaments. Delphinia Bryant is working on a prototype Zeranium shield. Whoever uses it will be less disposable and more useful to the Protectorate.
Yeah, can't make any promises, but I do like the idea of the uranium shield.
That's the spirit. You've got gumption, nerve, and daring do. Almost reminds me of myself.
Marshal, those Automechs have been corrupted with uranium. I can't even cogitate on what they're capable of if we lack the time or resources to approach this rationally. Should they go berserk, we may well be turning the very subject you intend to resupply into their victims. We'd be branded as traitors.
Then perhaps you had better explain to Brigadier Montelli why his defenses are grounded. And you can do so personally, in the comfort of his office.
Montelli? I rescind my objection. May the delicate workings of the paradigm point us toward a better way.
There's a good fellow. Cleave to your loyalty, and it will never steer you wrong.
So we picked another quest now, or what? I guess not.
Might be wise to get that large down.
Prudence dictates. We cherish all we have and defend it.
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and 2 more cases of Zeranium exposure. We're a mite bit busy these days.
You and Marshal Donaldson don't seem on the best of terms.
The Marshal is under a lot of pressure to deliver Automechs to the Vox relay station, but I'm responsible for their quality control. If even a single Automech steps out of line, it will be the end of me.
So blame the Zinarnium gas. Sounds like the damage is already done.
Brigadier Montelli does not accept excuses, and he does not tolerate failure. The Marshal is a good man, but he values speed while I value accuracy. Neither of us is wrong, but in this case, we both can't be right. You'll want to see the quartermaster. She's right next to the gate you entered through. Under the Marshal's office, she'll only be able to sell you our surplus, but you might find some of it useful.
Okay.
First the attack, then there's uranium.
Let's go back and see what she has to sell to us.
Outsider.
Prudence dictates. We cherish all we have and defend it.
You're free to pass, stranger.
Outsider.
Where is the vendor?
What brings you to this fine establishment?
Caught a piece of shrapnel during the attack. What about you?
Uranium poisoning. Only a mild case, but the doctors are withholding treatment to study my symptoms.
Sovereign's mercy. How do you feel?
Kleptomania. You just have to have it. It doesn't matter what it is, but if it isn't yours, you want it. You occasionally steal things automatically, but anything you stole sells for significantly more. 100% vendors buying price for stolen items. I mean, yes, I want.
Downright privileged is how I feel. Sick with pride, nauseous with courage, and chronically fatigued with...
Oh, a new arrival. Oh, and what's this? You, I dare say, are exhibiting clear signs of Zeranium exposure, stranger.
Am I?
Fortunately for you, you appear to have a fairly mild case. I imagine you haven't even noticed any symptoms yet. If you'd indulge me, I have a few questions I'd like to ask, for medical posterity, and so on and so forth.
Okay, go ahead.
First question, can you describe the conditions in which you were exposed to the Zeranium?
I didn't know I have this uranium poisoning until you told me.
Indeed, someone lacking a trained eye would have missed the symptoms. However, I happen to specialize in this particular malady. All right, next question.
Well, do you now?
How are you feeling? For instance, do your bones seem noticeably softer somehow? Have you observed any sterility on your way in? Or aching in your thyroid or spleen?
I feel reasonably fine, all things considered.
Well, good for you. Keeping a positive attitude can often aid your recovery. I wish more of my patients shared your optimistic disposition. As a token of my appreciation, allow me to provide you advanced Zeranium therapy of the highest possible quality.
Well, thank you.
There, that should do it. do stop back in if you suffer additional exposure. I would love, be pleased to act as your consulting physician again, should the need arise.
Okay, you mentioned uranium. Can you tell me anything about it?
Oh, gladly. I've rather dedicated my life to researching its unique form of matter. What would you like to know?
Everything.
Total avoidance is best, but try to get out of the uranium as quickly as you can if exposure becomes necessary. Come to think of it, there may be some exciting new breakthroughs in the near future. Our visiting scientist next door is working on a device that shields the user from uranium's effects, though she was having a spot of trouble last I heard. Uranium is a crystal. Even in its raw form, it generates energy, but once refined and stored in a quasi-gaseous state, its output increases exponentially. Uranium is found in a liquid state as well, but it's far too hazardous and inefficient for our needs. Refined uranium is used to power nearly all major Protectorate technology. It's an amazingly efficient power source. However, it's also highly unstable and must be mined exceedingly carefully. Even minor bumps or jolts can cause uranium crystals to explode. Uranium in its default crystalline state poses two risks. First, it's extremely volatile, exploding with an immense burst of energy if upset in any way. Second, uranium crystals produce a small amount of gas, which we think helps stabilize its crystalline lattice, but that's just a theory. In this gaseous state, uranium is quite hazardous, breaking down organic matter through a mechanism we still don't quite understand. The concentration of the gas is a critical factor. A person could remain in a light haze for several minutes, whereas a dense cloud can kill near instantly. Anyhow, I could talk about this all day if I let myself. Hope I haven't bored you unduly. Was there anything else I could help you with?
Let's see what she has to sell for now.
Well, look who it is. What is it this time? Don't have much to spare, but you're free to have...
Okay, I need that. Anything else? No. Let me sell some stuff for now and I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Let's move on and find who created the shield.
Outer chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure. Uranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected. Test model displayed standard overload-induced paralysis, then became atypically aggressive. Forced to terminate test model in self-defense.
First the attack, then there's uranium. At this rate, we're never getting caught up.
Apologies, I must concentrate on my work. Maybe one of the others can help you.
Oh yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train of thought. Now what is it you want?
You must be the scientist the Marshall mentioned. Oh, we found her, finally.
Ah, our good Marshall sent you, did he? Well, unfortunately, the device is taking longer than expected.
I could always expedite your work in exchange for something in return.
Assist me and you'll get more than bits out of the equation. You'll get a prototype shield gadget, the first of its kind. Now tell me, are you familiar with uranium gas? I haven't time to prattle unnecessarily, no. But my current project is of utmost importance. An active discussion is sometimes known to lead to a breakthrough. I could speak at length about Zeranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm.
I assume you have everything well in hand then?
Ought to have the prototype up and running, just a few small operational details left to untangle. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components.
Make it worth my while and I can be of assistance.
Bits? Is that what this is about? Assist me in bringing the device to completion, and I should have enough material to fashion an additional prototype for you. I imagine a protective field that screens all manner of environmental hazards, not to mention bullets, blades, and other injurious miscellanea, might be of use in one's travels. But if you're unmoved or apathetic for some witless, unsensical reason, I'm sure I can find a way to make it all work eventually.
Oh, your shield does sound pretty handy. I mean...
Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray Zeranium effluvium.
What now?
That is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been performing. Merely activate the device once it's inside a Zeranium cloud, the one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions?
No.
Oh, so exhilarating to have a new subordinate. I look forward to thoroughly scrutinizing your work. Now, shoo-shoo! Off with you now! Gather those samples! Shoo!
Commander, I think this stuff is eating my lungs from the inside.
Ah, my little minion. I trust you've made progress in your tasks?
I've collected a Zeranium sample as requested.
What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or you tolerate Zeranium poisoning like a champ. Good for you. Should you suffer from any lingering symptoms of contamination, visit the medical center and they'll get you squared away. Now,
I will do that.
The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on a very small scale. Still, progress is progress. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user.
A catalytic amplifier should do the trick, I think.
Capital deduction! Where have you been all my career? You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside. You guess correctly. Our chief mechanist was rather hostile to the idea. So you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier.
I mean, I picked already one up.
Oh, superb! I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it. But pressing on, just a moment to remove what I need and install it in the prototype. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn near everything, as long as it's charged. Now, Report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war.
Okay, thanks for the shield, Doctor.
Don't thank me. Just doing my part for the sake of the paradigm, same as anyone.
Okay, gas energy deflection apparatus. The gas energy deflection apparatus is a gadget that grants you a temporary shield, protecting you from damage and hazards such as uranium. Okay. Finally.
Greetings, potential customer. State your business. This unit was engineered to facilitate management of supply inventory at this installation.
Oh, this is surely exciting. Someone is finally trying out my automechanical quartermaster. Show them what you got, Quartermech.
Command not understood.
Huh. I thought that would have put it into sales mode. Let's look into that later. Please, give it a try yourself.
Okay, I will.
All wares should be perfectly visible already.
Sorry, it tends to take things too literally. Maybe try phrasing the request differently.
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable.
Please, just let me buy stuff.
Does that one compute, big guy?
Affirmative. Initiating commerce is one of this unit's default commands. Initiating commerce.
Okay. I want you. Hover drone. Yes, I will buy that.
See you soon, I hope.
I mean, where the hell is the commander now?
Ah, you're back. And you've been cavorting with Zeranium again, by the looks of things. Certainly, there is a nominal cost for treatment to cover essentials.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right then.
Guess we have to go back. What am I supposed to do? I mean, let's try going there. Will we do it? Thank God there's another way up.
I see the way back in through here. Just need to find a way around this mess.
What are you selling? Anything interesting? I guess no. Wait, we're back here. Crap. Let me go back and I will see you there. Well, I don't see a way how we can fix it now. Let's hit back.
Are leaking outside, Commander.
What have you done? The uranium now spews from the hangar more thickly than ever.
Oops. Not really.
The damage must have been more advanced than we thought. I knew I should have pushed the repairs earlier. Sure, a few may have died, but the mission might still have been salvaged. This is my fault. The blame lies squarely on my shoulders. I gambled on an outsider rather than trusting my own resources, and now the price is paid.
Well, we screwed up.
With this failure, I have likely doomed this entire island to the tender mercies of our enemies. No more will our stalwart subjects reap the bounty of this land. No more would the pleasant whine of servos accompany our mechanical servants in their noble servitude. Instead, this island will be trampled by the boots of our enemies. Its resources stripped bare, leaving nothing of the beauty we've cultivated over long years. As our stewardship is cast aside like so much detritus, harmony will be lost, and chaos will reign. Praise will give way to slogans, duty to greed, honor to contractual obligation. Freaks and worse will despoil that which is left behind, while bureaucrats will use this once proud land as a springboard for their superficial and petty ambitions. And with the island's fall, I may have dealt a crippling blow to the Protectorate itself. Our foes will use this place as a stepping stone, eating their way deeper into Eden like ravenous maggots. And it will all be my fault. I'll be remembered, if any of us is, as the one who lost it all.
Is it over?
Yes, I suppose I have. Now please, leave me be.
So we screwed it up. That's a good time to end this episode here. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.